went wrong defensively in the fourth quarter? You gave 18 points in the second, 19 in the third.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing it. Like, usually we're up 28 points. You're at home. You know, you're about to play your Joel's first back-to-back. And so, like, you feel like you really want, as best you can, certainly him, but as much as you can others. And I took him out about a minute earlier than normally he comes out. And, you know, they started making their way. And usually the things that equal lost leads are turnovers, you foul too much and you put them in the bonus early, and there's a barrage of threes. We only had 10 turnovers for the game. We had 3 late, you know, on sort of hooking fouls, and then we got a quick play. We try to get it in quickly from Ben, getting in so we have to burn a timeout, you know, went through Cov's hands. And so I think that the demise of the lead happened with stoppages because they were in the bonus soon. It took away our tempo and our rhythm. And I think that they made some threes. You know, they really made some threes. And so we'll go back and look deeper into why, but those types of things are on my mind.
What, if anything, changed when there really wasn't that much Embiid versus Whiteside tonight? When Embiid was matched up against Bam?
And you, sorry, Jess, which question is?
Well, like, how, if anything, did it change it when the matchup went from Embiid versus Whiteside, which I think we were all expecting, to Embiid versus Bam?
I mean, I don't really know. I don't know. Like, you'd be able to talk about sort of like maybe the entertainment side of it, those two guys going at each other. But with Bam, I felt like Joel could get deeper. You know, I think Whiteside is a very, very good defensive player. Not many times you're going to see a guy block one of Joel's, like, mini fadeaways. But I thought that, you know, we had maybe more of an advantage when Bam was in, just from a weight and physical standpoint.
You said before the game that when you have injuries to rotation players, it offers people like Justin Anderson the opportunity to play for more minutes. Do you feel like he had one of those games that might have earned him more minutes going forward?
I thought he played well. You know, when you really sort of look at the bench, I thought at times, you know, our bench struggled. I thought that he played well, and he has been playing well. He understands that he's different than any of our wings in relation to just being sort of a bull in a china shop. You know, he's so physical. And I think that he has been playing well. Out of the wings that we had tonight, I give him the most. I give him the most credit.
I know it's just shortly after the game, but I have to ask: are you still planning on playing Joel tomorrow?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's at times when you feel it like it's a little bit of an empty win. And I get upset at myself for feeling like that. I'm not walking on a plane, oh, that's great. I'm not feeling like that. You know, I feel like we had an opportunity that was very dominant for a long time. And so the fact that we did win, the fact that Joel is going to play, I will look at this win, I think, in a different lens as soon as I jump in my car. But I am excited to have Joel in his first back-to-back.
Is there something you wish you would have done differently at the start of that fourth, whether that's staggering some guys differently? I mean, you kind of went hockey substitution. Maybe. I think I would have probably played Joel, you know, his full sort of rotation. It's just, you know, you look up at the scoreboard and you're up 28 at home, and you have a back-to-back game the next night. And I never take anything for granted. I hope you, like, walk a line of, well, this is just smart. It's not, you know, like we got this one wrapped up. It wasn't that. I felt like we were at home. I felt like we were playing quite well. And you click your heels, and the NBA is the NBA. And if I had to do it again, knowing what I know now, I would have ridden out Joe, because the group that we had on the court, a bench group, you know, there's some scoring deficiencies during that group. I think they play hard and play good defense, but on my first reaction would be that.
What kind of a difference does it make for you when you walk away from a win like this and you can say that you're, you know, looking at some negative things, or you're not walking away thinking that it's such a great win? Past few years, you were walking away from losses, trying to find the positive pieces.
I mean, I think it's the stage that we're all at. You know, we're kind of greedy to start winning. We want to make the playoffs. And when you have something so positive for probably 38 minutes, and then it doesn't sort of play out, you know, as dominant. We all like that feeling. You're up 20, you rest your starters, get on the road, go to Indiana, go watch the Eagles win. You can, like, feel it happening. And you get hit in the stomach quickly. And, you know, I walk out of here, you know, a little bit empty on the way that it played out. And I think that that's what you should want me to feel. Like, we want to get greedy. We want to be able to close these types of games out in a more authoritative way. And, you know, it is part of the NBA. It is part of a young team. But, you know, we want to try to arrest those situations more and more as we get older down the road, you know, as this season starts to unfold a little bit deeper.
Some nights where Joel can kind of pick apart a defense with his passing, on other nights where it seems like it's just not crisp.
Yeah.
What do you think goes into some of that inconsistency, I guess?
I think I maintain that it's paralleled with fitness. And I know that sounds kind of funny. Well, why is it good one night and not the other night? There are some nights I can feel him being tired. Like, I can just sort of see with body language, and is he really rolling? You know, is he getting deep catches, or is it just more like a three-point line to a three-point line mentality? Is he just picking and popping? More than not, that equals I'm fatigued. You know, you see late in the game, our last game, you saw him just like turn and face and just beat somebody like he was Shaquille O'Neal, bam, bam, you know, and put somebody in jail. That's a mentality. Forget the play. And so I think when I see him fatigue, I judge the mentality. And I think when he gets a little bit tired, those things happen. It's a loose pass, something will sail into the back court. It's like a loose dribble handoff that somebody shoots a gap and hits it off, you know, JJ's leg or steals it. I judge his fitness like that, and I think that when he's turnover prone, it's born out of I'm tired more than anything.
Coach, both Simmons and Embiid were able to make some big shots down the stretch in a close game like that. How big is that for them development?
Well, see, after I get through, you know, like the disappointment of losing the lead, and you really like look at how we scored at the end, we executed. Like, we ran something that was broken. We got Ben underneath the basket out of a play that we run, you know, 2 or 3 times a game. We got him a layup. We got him off a UCLA cut. JJ did his thing coming over the top on a play that we run with like a double DHO where we made jump shot. You know, Joel turned and face, made a jump shot. We actually, for a period, you know, executed what we were trying to do. Just that window of time during their 17-0 run, you know, we had a hard time finding shots.
There were, you know, a few players. T.J. McConnell comes to mind first, who had maybe a couple rough moments earlier in the game, and then they wind up coming up with big plays late, like Justin missing his free throws, T.J. steal. Is there anything you say to players who come to the bench frustrated that you feel like gives them the push to, work it out with effort, or do you trust them as professionals to get it back?
Ask that question differently, please. I don't understand your question.
When you have someone who, like TJ or Justin Anderson, who comes back from maybe a frustrating play or something that frustrates them, and then
they're coming off the floor, now they're coming to the bench?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you say anything to them to try to get them to pick themselves back up, or do you trust them to be able to pick themselves back up?
There's no, I feel it. Like, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You know, NBA players, by and large, don't love coming off a floor. And, you know, we have our sort of set routine, our set substitution pattern that we deviate when the game, you know, warrants it. But by and large, it's just something you just feel it out. Like, you know, sometimes there's nothing really to be said.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you.